Welcome on board. This training session explains what is an ECDIS and how it operates.
ECDIS stands for Electronic Chart Display and Information System. It is one of the most important navigation systems on modern ships and is mandatory for most vessels. This session is intended for new joiners and cadets to build a correct basic understanding before using the system on watch. Traditionally, ships used paper charts for navigation, but paper charts required manual plotting, frequent corrections, and constant attention, and it never gave the so-called present position because it took some time to record position on GPS and then to plot it on chart. With the advent of new technology like internet, advanced computers with high memory and fast processors, and big LED and LCD screens, ECDIS became a reality. ECDIS was introduced to improve navigational safety, reduce human error, provide real-time ship position, and automatically warn of dangers. When properly used, it can replace paper charts, but only when all legal and operational requirements are met as laid down by International Maritime Organization. ECDIS is a computer-based navigation system that displays official electronic charts on a big screen. These charts are called Electronic Navigational Charts, or ENCs, and are issued by national hydrographic offices around the world. ECDIS shows the ship's real-time position, coastlines, depths, and navigational marks, planned routes and waypoints, warnings and alarms related to safety, and much more. Remember, it is an aid to navigation and helps a navigator to make safe and quick decisions. The principle of operation of ECDIS is based on integration. ECDIS works by 1. Storing official electronic charts with a lot of multi-layered information. 2. Receiving real-time data from ship sensors. 3. Displaying both together on one screen. This allows the navigator to see where the ship is, where it is going, and what dangers exist nearby.
If we come up around this part here, then it's a completely safe
ENCs
transition.
are digital charts created from hydrographic survey data. They contain detailed information such as depth soundings and contours, shallow and deep areas, buoys, beacons and lights, traffic separation schemes, restricted and prohibited areas. ENCs are layered, meaning information can be turned on or off. It is not a scan of paper chart, but it's like your desktop. You can add information and remove it if not required. These charts must be official and approved, correct for the area, and up to date. ECDIS accuracy depends heavily on the quality and scale of the ENC in use. The ship's position on ECDIS is mainly provided by GPS or DGPS. GPS continuously sends latitude and longitude data to ECDIS. ECDIS plots this position on the electronic chart and updates it every second. If GPS data is incorrect or lost, the position shown on ECDIS will also be incorrect. This is why position must always be cross-checked using radar, visual bearings, or other means. In addition to GPS, ECDIS receives data from other ship sensors, like gyro compass, that provides ship's heading, speed log, it provides ship's speed, echo sounder, it provides depth information. ECDIS combines all these inputs to show ship's movement and direction of travel. It will also warn you if the settings are made correctly. But remember, if any sensor gives wrong data, ECDIS will display misleading information. That is why basic seamanship must always be followed and limitations must be kept in mind. One of the most important features of ECDIS is automatic safety checking. Based on values entered by the navigator, such as ship's draft, safety depth, safety contour, ECDIS continuously compares the ship's position with charted dangers. If the ship approaches shallow water or hazards, ECDIS generates visual warnings, audible alarms. Correct safety settings are essential. Incorrect settings can result in no warning at all. ECDIS has limitations that every new entrant must understand. ECDIS only shows what is in the chart, cannot detect uncharted dangers, cannot judge traffic situations, cannot replace lookout or experience. Over-reliance on ECDIS has caused serious marine accidents. ECDIS is an aid to navigation, not a substitute for the navigator. The officer of the watch must continuously monitor the ship's position, respond correctly to alarms, cross-check with radar and visual methods. Safe navigation always depends on human judgment and situational awareness. To conclude, ECDIS operates by combining electronic charts with real-time sensor data to assist navigation. When properly understood and correctly used, it greatly improves safety at sea. However, the responsibility for safe navigation always remains with the navigator.